Texas is not okay.
Earlier this year, a federal judge scorned Child Protective Services for making kids available for prostitution in the CPS system. Now we have a case where an employee with that state agency is actually encouraging prostitution of a 14-year-old child.
So the story goes, a 14-year-old child under state custody complained that she was hungry, and the social worker told her to go turn some tricks for food.
My daughter told me that the worker had been telling her that she should do these things, so she said she decided to video her. Can you get something, please?
CPS is housing the girl at a hotel. She's one of dozens in Harris County. In the video, she tells the CPS employee she wants food. The CPS worker tells her to be a prostitute. I mean, she was basically encouraging a 14-year-old girl to become a prostitute.
And giving her an incentive to do so, and almost a threat of not having her needs being met if she didn't do what this woman very explicitly told her to do.
The school-to-prison pipeline is not the only thing that's been hurting at-risk youth in Texas. For the last 4 years, activists have been sounding the alarm about how the social services net has been pimping out children in shelters and foster care across the state. One of the weirdest things about Texas too is that if you're a child, you could still be criminally charged for prostitution. So just to be clear, that 14-year-old girl can actually be criminally charged alongside the people that try to pimp her out. Lawmakers in Texas tried to pass a bill to fix this issue, but Greg Abbott vetoed it, and his reason was basically, oh, well, if we can't charge kids for prostitution, then law enforcement officers won't be able to stop it from happening. Like, there aren't other crimes you can actually charge the pimps for, right? Like, oh, I don't know, statutory grape and kidnapping? Related to this story, and something I never got a chance to talk about, was how the juvenile prison system in Texas is also on the brink of collapse. It's a complex issue and would take more than an hour to kind of explain the failures of late-stage capitalism, but just keep 3 things in mind. 1, Texas is second in terms of GDP in the country, but it's also 49th in terms of high school education and 26th in terms of median income.